the problem is George Lucas is just like fucking Al Davis from the Raiders.
Rest in peace.
Created something great while he was young, and then fucking as he got older, it got worse and worse. Yeah, that's the problem.
Once they actually get to Tatooine, though, that is a big pile of shit for the whole story. Don't give a fuck about pod racing. Yes, it sounded cool in theaters, but dude, that was lame.
Well, it sounded cool when you were 11 years old.
I'll tell you what was cool about pod racing, though.
The effect.
The pod racing game that came out on Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was also an arcade, right?
Yeah, arcade was even better. Yeah, I forgot about that. Sega Dreamcast was awesome, though. And the Tatooine vacation catalog I received in the mail about you wanting to spend time at the beach? Come on down to Tatooine. It's nothing but beach, motherfucker.
That is awesome. But I mean, I just hated that whole, let's go to the desert. You know, my Jedi mind tricks finally don't work on someone. And then,
the most unlikely of all pieces of shit.
Yeah.
You mean the junkyard?
Toydarians. I like Watto, okay? I like Watto. He was a good CGI.
Watto?
I like that.
Not
like
Watto. Like skeet in his face.
No, but I like Watto, but why is Jar Jar in tow? Okay, I get that, you know, the Queen, who was in disguise, is pretending to be the handmaiden sent by the Queen to observe the planet. Okay, I get that, but why is Jar Jar coming?
Yeah, why does he?
Why are they bringing this cat?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Why? I mean, like they hate. I mean, like Obi-Wan loathes this cat.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
he's like, how do I detect we've adopted another pathetic life form?
Yeah, he's not digging Jar Jar, and he's right. I mean, the Force is strong with Obi-Wan. Obviously, it's probably the third greatest Jedi of all time.
Third?
That's bold.
Yeah, that's bold.
Yeah, well, he's the third. I mean, obviously.
Go ahead and give me 2 and 1. I want to get this out of the way right fucking now.
Yeah. Who's one?
Well, obviously, Anakin is number 1.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
For like 30 seconds?
Okay, but while he was a Jedi, he was the best that there was.
Is that why he was burning in the lava?
While he was a Jedi, he was the best that there was. When he started going evil is when he got weak.
Why I said 30 seconds.
What are you saying? He's like the Marcus Dupree of fucking Jedi? Is he the guy that got lazy and just didn't come out to his full potential?
No. It's because evil loses to good in this story arc, dude. The dark side will never be as strong as the light side.
I can't tell you like how much I loved it. Like shortly after episode 2 had came out, and like almost everyone had seen it, and I went around telling everyone, because everyone was like annoyed at that point with Anakin. I'm like, don't worry, Obi-Wan's gonna fuck him up. And nobody believed me. No one believed me. Nobody. I'm like, Obi-Wan's gonna fuck him up. Obi-Wan is going to fuck him up. You know Darth Vader? He's Anakin. You know how he ends up that way? Obi-Wan did that. No one believed me.
But yeah, okay. If you can maybe interchange Anakin and Obi-Wan on the scale based on your own personal opinion, but Yoda has to be one.
And plus, Obi-Wan was a Padawan, and he fucked Darth Maul up.
Yeah.
And Darth Maul,
he did.
Darth Maul got cocky as hell. He's like, finally, we reveal ourselves to the Jedi. Finally, we'll be... Dude, you ain't revealing shit.
You're about to reveal your guts to fucking Obi-Wan. That's what's about to happen. You're going to spin down in a hole. But we're not even there yet. We got Jar Jar walking into freaking town and stepping in poo because he has doing something ridiculous at all times.
Is this the part where he gets his face farted in?
No, that's later.
Oh, that's later. Okay, all right.
That's at the pod races. You know, we got.
I'm sorry to jump ahead.
Well, we got so much scatology with Jar Jar.
Yeah, well, let me jump in here because you were talking about Watto and this is something I noticed. Like, you know, the Jedi are like clearly they're like really good, noble. The Jedi are fucking Shaolin monks. I mean, it's clearly copied. I mean, you can tell that's where he got it from. I mean, they don't own possessions. They're good people. You know, they're not allowed to have, you know, relationships, blah, blah, blah.
Well, their fighting style's based off samurais, from what I remember reading.
Shut up.
Just stating it. Just stating it. Look at the way they handle their swords.
The way that Qui-Gon interacts with Watto bothers me because he's trying to tell Qui-Gon his Republic credits are not good here, and he's trying to do Jedi mind shit. He's trying to trick him, and he's trying to hustle him. He might as well be using the Jedi mind trick on bitches to suck his dick.
Yeah, I don't really dig the Jedi mind trick, and of course he's Toydarian, and Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Why aren't these guys internal affairs for Jedi? You know what I mean? I mean, it'd be perfect. I mean, it'd be the perfect setup. Why aren't these guys, on the Senate, as advisors or security? They'd be perfect. Those in Hutts are the only things I remember from the movie canon that are immune to Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah, you're right. You have a good point there.
But I don't understand why he has to be this shitty fucking used car boneyard dealer is what he is. He has a freaking boneyard for old racers and spaceships and slaves, of course. So we get
why the fuck not?
Because you're a junkyard dealer. It's a good family. Slaves.
It's a good family friendly movie.
Right. Yeah, I like Watto though as a character. I think they did a good job with that.
While we're on the subject of Watto and Jar Jar, I'm sure you guys remember leading up to this movie what the big hype was behind the movie. More than anything, probably was it was Jar Jar, and the big deal was because it was technology breakthrough. It was the first full CGI character. Am I wrong about that?
Pretty avant-garde. No, I think you're right there. It predated Smeagol Gollum by several years, and the graphics weren't bad. It was just the character that they created was freaking annoying as hell.
But yeah, they made a big deal about it, and they made a huge deal about Jar Jar, and he was this, and Jar Jar got all the fame, and it kind of bothered me because there was other full CGI characters in the movie.
Yoda, but that was horrible.
Well, I was going to go another route. Sebulba. That
was pretty good. That was pretty good. We get the Sebulba reveal after we meet Anakin. Sebulba, that was really good. The guys who did that deserve 4 thumbs up, if you're Sebulba. Because that was a great job.
Yeah.
And
Too bad you died.
Love how living on Tatooine, having arthritis on Tatooine is apparently just like having arthritis on Earth. You can... Except instead of on Earth, you can detect when it's going to rain. On Tatooine, you can detect when there's going to be sandstorms.
Yeah, man, you hurts, bitch. It's time for a storm.
My bones are hurting, Annie. And we get to meet Annie in Watto's shop, and he's apparently Watto's slaves, won by gambling on pod races. And the first lines out of Darth Vader's face are "You an angel?" So apparently, is he not already a great pilot? Because that's what
his pimp game is weak.
Yeah. I was about to say, when he talks to Obi-Wan, when Obi-Wan talks to Luke Skywalker, he tells him, "When I met your father, he was already a great pilot, but evidently he was already stock full of shitty pickup lines."
Yeah, well, I've got better than that.
The kid was not smooth at all.
No.
He's a fucking kid.
Exactly.
Shitty dialogue, right?
I mean, you guys are delving way too deep. He's a fucking kid. Kids say stupid shit. And
they're not going to say, "Are you an angel, dude?"
Especially when it's written by a fucking asshole.
I'm sorry. By far, Anakin's best line in the movie, and I love this. This is comedy gold. When he says to Qui-Gon, "Are you a Jedi?" "I know you are, because I've seen your laser sword."
"I saw your laser sword, yeah."
And Qui-Gon says, "Well, maybe I killed a Jedi and took his laser sword." And Anakin says, "Well, that's impossible. No one can kill a Jedi." Comedy gold coming from the guy that killed more Jedi than anybody.
Than anybody ever in the history of the universe.